Good morning. Good morning. So I'm back in Bend after an amazing trip to Guatemala with Jim and some wonderful people here in Bend. And mostly our host and hostess were Stuart and PJ Freakman, who took us to Guatemala on this amazing yoga experience. And I'm just kind of reflecting on what it was that I learned while I was gone. And I just thought I'd share that with you here today. Hope everybody's doing well. Back in Bend where it's chilly, just came away from Guatemala yesterday where it was, still springtime, the eternal springtime of Guatemala. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it was just fantastic. Anyway, what I learned was a lot about myself because we were traveling in a group. Jim and I have been married 39 years and we were in a group of people. I guess we were 8 guests, 2 hosts, and we, were doing all sorts of things, physical things. It's relatively high altitudes. At one point it was 7,700 feet above sea level. At one point it was 5,000, most of the time about 5,000 feet. We did zip lining, we hiked, we visited Mayan ruins, we did all sorts of shopping. These are my new earrings from Guatemala. I don't know if you can see me very well in here. But anyway, so what did I learn? I learned a couple of things. One of them was about how to kind of love yourself when you are just being you. So the things that I came away with that were related to this idea of traveling in a group of people that we didn't when we didn't know each other, and just in our relationship too, right? So there are 2 things that I came away with. One is to see myself. So when I was finding something in my experience that I didn't like for some reason, or I was activated by it, I realized that that was actually me and not the other person. So my message about this is just look at yourself, realize what part of your reactions are you. And honestly, we're always seeing through our own lens. So really, it's always just me. So see yourself and be honest about what it is that's going on for you that may or may not feel comfortable at any given time. So see yourself with compassion. And when you realize something is bothering you or you don't like it, you can be empowered by saying that you don't want to do something or you want to do something differently. Or you can just kind of somehow try to let go of whatever irritation it is that you have and just realize that this is something that's hitting you for some reason. Be compassionate to yourself the way you would be to a good friend and love yourself. And then for the other people around you, either partners or other humans that you're interacting with, see them with compassion too, because none of us are perfect. And we are in this experience of being human with each other, trying to learn about ourselves and about, kind of how to relate to others. So that person is also just coming into the game, coming into the day with whatever their things are. We're just like showing up. We're putting one foot into each leg of the pants every day. We're, hopefully brushing our teeth, like running a comb through our hair and jumping out there and getting into the day. And that person is doing that too. So what is it about that person's experience that is, that they're bringing? And we're a gift to each other all the time, right? We're bringing ourselves to each other. So when I see you, if you're my partner, and I treat you with compassion, or I see you with compassion, it gives me a much better ability to enjoy you, whatever it is that you're like, however you are. So see your partner or other people around you with compassion, and then do your very best to love that person. Now, I know this is easier said than done. And, sometimes it's hard to not kind of feel like the other person is kind of messing with you, or they're doing something you don't like, or you don't approve of it, or for whatever reason you're kind of dysregulated, you're uncomfortable with it, or you wish they would say something different. You wish they would not say that thing, or they'd say something that made you feel better about yourself or feel better about life. But honestly, we cannot change each other. Like we can, it's a hard enough job to change ourselves, right? So this other person, they're just bumbling along in the day, just like you are, just like I am, and we're just doing our thing. And when we can see each other with compassion, with some kind of understanding and realizing, like if something that you do or my partner does is aggravating to me. What is it about me that's not allowing that to land in a fun place? Like, why is it that that's aggravating? Why is it that somehow I want you to stop doing whatever it is? Yeah, because really you're going to do you, and I'm going to do me, and I may drive you crazy. And if so, like, try to have a little compassion for me. That's what I came away from the trip with. Also a whole bunch of earrings. Like, these are really amazing, I think. I have so many earrings. I was like on an earring thing on this trip. And then the beautiful textiles, the people. If you followed my trip on social media, you would have seen these images of people, fantastic people, beautiful mountains, volcanoes. It's just a wonderful, wonderful place. And just an opportunity to kind of just be with these differences when we travel internationally or in any way. We always get to see how we are outside of our own environment, and it's very revitalizing for many of us, and it can just give us more perspective on life when we do that. So I encourage you to travel if that's something that's on your bucket list. You know, there's no time like the present. I look forward to hearing from you. I don't know, 4 or 5 people I get to talk to this week about possibly working together. So if you've been thinking about working with me, hit me up, because, you know, honestly, having a good relationship, feeling good about yourself in that realm of intimacy is so important. And yeah, I can help you. Bye bye.